Part three, I got cut off again. Stuff like that. How's your hair growing? Because I told you guys back in 2009, I got into a fight with my so-called ex-brother. He pulled my hair out. I don't know if you guys can see that in the dark. There's a bald spot right there. It's not from age or anything. We don't have that in our family. It's nerve damage. But I'm gonna be doing some remedies to make it grow back. Anything. A friend asks anything. You want to know about your friend. All this shit you say to me on YouTube, it doesn't mean nothing because you're not showing it. You're not showing it. I invite you females to something, you don't show up. At least some of you say, sorry, I couldn't make it. I remember inviting Asha last year to the event at the skate park. We have all-nighters at the skate park every month. At the end of the month, it depends. Like, it always lands on a Friday, and I invite her to it, and she goes, well, if I show up, this is the Oscar I'm talking about, the one I told you that met at the lot back in 2012. Oh, if I show up, you won't recognize me. I'm like, why not? You're hot, right? She goes, yeah, but she's 16 at the time. Now today she's 17. She goes, I'm going to have my natural hair. What does that got to do with anything? This is the Halloween. I'm like, well, just show up with your costume, whatever. Like dumb shit like that. Then when I met her at Speedway this past year with my other friends, she jumped out the car yelling out the car top of her lungs like a retard. I hugged her because I knew it was going to piss her off by hugging her. She probably didn't want nothing to do with me because I told her that I don't worship Jesus Christ anymore. She goes on down the line last year telling me, oh, I love Jesus and the Lord and I smoke and drink. You smoke and drink. I used to be a Christian. When I was a Christian, I didn't smoke or drink. A Christian is supposed to be a pure lifestyle. Drink, smoke, none of that shit. Period. Well, you can smoke. Preacher smoke, but drinking, no. I'm just saying, you females, all of you, Asha, all of you, you know the fuck you are. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong. So when it bites you in the ass, I'm not just talking about karma in general, because what I practice is a lot more darker. I'm not Buddhist or Taoist or none of that shit. What I practice is a lot more darker. I ain't had that first cry yet, but I will. And for those of you who don't know what the first cry is when you let all your emotions out all at once and you cry about it. It's a sensible thing. If you're not a witch, don't even worry about, or a practicing witch, don't even worry about listening to nothing I'm saying. Just continue off on your your tablets or your smartphones or whatever. Because half these videos, none of you pay attention, and that's fine, because the ones that don't pay attention are stupid, and you won't know any knowledge about me at all. But for the most part, don't act like you give a fuck. All this shit you say on Facebook, all the shit you say on websites links to me, all the shit you say on fucking Twitter, Instagram, whatever, etc., etc., any of those social media networking websites, it does not fucking mean shit. Show it. 2014 is coming up. You guys are still going to have your head up your ass. Quit being a bitch. Quit being a slut. Quit being a whore. If you're someone's friend, mean it. You guys keep saying you're punk alternative. You're goth. You're this. No, you're not. It's not the way you treat each other. It's not the way goths or punk alternative individuals treat each other. It's a subculture and it's a lifestyle. It's both. When you're punk alternative, that's a lifestyle and it's a subculture. When you're goth, it's a lifestyle and a subculture. When you're metal, it's a lifestyle and a subculture. It's both. So don't fucking sit here and tell me you're goth, you're this. No, you're not. All these girls on Facebook piercing their ears and gauging their ears out and fucking putting sleeves, of tattoos all in there. I don't want to hear any of that shit. Because some of you are the most stuck-up bitches out there, the same ones that have tattoos and piercings. That don't mean shit. Your fucking pussy can stink just like any other female's pussy can. So don't fucking sit up here and tell me, oh, I'm open-minded, because I don't want to hear. I've had females with piercings and tattoos to tell me off before for no reason. Most of them were the same race as me. So none of this shit is based on any of it. I had this one chick. I'm not going to give out too much information on in detail. I had her on my Facebook. Now, I know what you're probably saying. He talks about everybody. No, I only talk about those who irk me. The ones that upset me, yes, they need to know they're wrong. They need to know they're negative. She's a model. I really don't know her name. I don't know where the fuck she's from. Same race as me, African-American descent. We were talking about modeling, because I myself used to model a little bit. Not like for GQ magazine or that crazy shit. This is freestyle modeling, The guy name was David, who I was modeling for. I didn't never get paid for. He was a real dick. One day he told me, I said, oh, I'm not going to pay you. You got to get a life and blah, blah, blah. But I was telling him how I used the model, and I'm like, it didn't work out too much for me, you know, right, huh? She goes, well, maybe you should, you know, maybe you don't have enough tattoos. Excuse me? And I referred to her to Ladies Black Alternative, which is another modeling agency that has got nothing but colored people, and they're all pierced up, and they're all into the same stuff, the mohawk and all that. These are all black people. And I'm like, I take it you have never heard of Ladies Black Alternative before here on Facebook. Next day, come to find out, she already was with them. She was already, you know, part of them. So why the fuck are you running me down? Like, do you not see those girls on there? You not see those guys? Most of those people on there don't have piercings or tattoos. You're not running them down. You know, like, shit like that. That's fucked up. I'm running late, so I gotta get back to my friend's house. I don't want to stay on here too long, but I'm just sick of it. That goes for you females on YouTube, too. You, those of you that ignore me and, you know, act like you're better and all this shit, I'm not going to go for it. I used to think so far, man, before I got it, when I was slowly getting into this stuff, before I first started out, I just used to wear eyeliner, nothing else. And I'm like, man, maybe, you know, a lot of these girls, I mean, we're into the same stuff, so we'll click, you know, just not for dating, but just in friends basis, just in general. I was fucking wrong. Me wasting my time adding all you stupid bitches on my YouTube and all you stupid bitches on my fucking Facebook and all that shit. This was not worth it. I'm learning about that now. It was not fucking worth it. You know who you are. When I say bitches, you know the ones you are. You know you're wrong. Those are the ones I'm addressing with that name. It's out of anger. It's out of, you know, it's out of emotion. So when I do what I have to do, don't cry about it. Hopefully I don't do 93 days in jail. I hope I don't. Damn, I in Raleigh Bank only took something small, but, you know how people are in these courts. They don't care. They're heartless. They want you in jail. Hopefully that don't happen, but I'm just saying, if it does, maybe you females appreciate it more that I'm not out here no more, you know? You carry on with your fuckers that wear their pants off their ass and their fucking faggot hip-hop fitted caps. Maybe you girls appreciate them more. Because I don't understand why I get disrespected so much. I mean, what is it? Do I look more feminine than you females? What is it? Are you jealous of me? I mean, what the fuck? I'm bisexual, that's all. I'm not a transsexual, which those are awesome people too. But even if I were, that don't make any sense. Even if I were, you should still respect me because I'm a human fucking being. So I'm telling you, all this, you're punk, you're goth, you're this, I don't want to fucking hear it. Because you got to mean it. Mean it. Quit adding me. You know you're not going to talk to me. I've got emails on my Facebook I've added back in 2010, and I've asked them questions and I didn't get a response. And this is fucking 3 years later. This is 2013. What the fuck is that? Well, some other asshole actually, you jump right on and you talk to him. I'm not saying I'm the best in sliced bread, but what I'm saying is respect me. So you say I'm ugly or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck you say. I don't know what none of you say. I don't know what none of you think of me, not that I give a fuck. Whatever you say, hey, his hair's weird all the time, or fucking he wears girls' clothes, whatever. You knew the situation before you began to be friends with me. That's all I'm saying. The moral of this story, if you're a bland, and I told you guys what a bland was the other two vlogs, if you're a bland, don't waste your time getting to know anybody, because no one wants somebody that's a piece of shit that's boring and is going to stand them up and lie all the time. How would you guys like if someone stood you up and said they was going to go to an event? Wouldn't like it. Oh, you're in college and this and that. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You're not in college 2-4-7. Sure, okay. That's a hard fucking pill to swallow. You got a lot on your plate, but that was your fucking fault. You the one took a class, a fucking 10-year course up. No one told you to do that. And if you knew their lifestyle was that hectic, don't befriend somebody. If all that runs through your mind is school, work, I don't want to hear that. All these different fucking excuses. The universe knows what you guys are about. It's a waste of time. You know, I got a lot here on my plate, and that's why I made this vlog tonight. Even though it's late, I still made it. I'm going to wrap it up. But like I said, Do not, do yourselves a favor. Don't just take me off your Facebooks and lose my number. If you're going to treat